What's up, everybody? Welcome to Loose Butthole. I'm Luke. This is Matt. What's up, Matt?
What up, Luke? How you doing?
Oh, doing good. But
Yeah.
Matt, before we start, I just wanted to I wanted to talk about something. So
Are you finally telling me you're getting the surgery?
almost so close. But last episode, I made a statement that
Wait, you're not about to apologize for something here, are you?
I made a statement that I'm not proud of, and if anyone who ever watches this knows who I am, like that's not me. And that statement, Matt, was that I
Go
haven't
on.
had a natty light in 8 months.
There you go. I knew you weren't about to apologize for something, but I had no idea where that was going. That was good. That was good. All right, man. So, dude, I started telling you about this story, and then I was like, no, I think I should wait to tell it to the world because they
Yeah,
deserve to know.
yeah, they do.
Um, so a lot of my friends know I'm pretty big on not I'm pretty not big, like not have a big following. I'm pretty active on social media dating apps because I'm a fucking slut.
Okay,
That's a lie. I'm
I
not. I
know
just
you're
like
not a
I just
slut,
like
but
women.
yeah, I
I've
get
never
it.
actually gotten laid. But so I've been talking to this girl. We've been texting back and forth for
Wait,
a couple weeks now. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep.
we're premature, just like you,
You
Matt.
can't tell. I'm premature in a lot of ways. Born premature.
Yep,
I come premature.
your dad probably prematured, and that's how you got it.
Yeah, I was the byproduct of the pre-cum, which is
Yeah.
probably the most inferior part of the sperm, like
Explains
the
a lot.
weakest fucking link. Yeah, because it stands to reason that any of the sperm that's getting out first is like the weakest. Like the sperm that holds on the longest
Yep.
is like, nah, I'm fucking
They're like,
chilling.
nah, I'm safe here. I'm not going fucking out
Yeah,
there.
I'm good. Yeah, I ain't gonna
I'm
die out
alive.
there, bitch.
I'm not
Yeah,
going out into that bath towel.
yeah. Oh yeah, let me just crawl into this fucking bear hole and just slowly fall out and then get flushed down the toilet or something. But whew,
Oh yeah, it's
all
so
right,
nice.
that's the good stuff right there. So, talking to this girl for a couple weeks, going pretty good. She's pretty hot and she's pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of starting to like you. So I'm like, hey, do you want to maybe hang out sometime? And she's like, yeah, sure. Maybe like she tossed around a couple dates. I was like, yeah, I can't do today. I could do tomorrow. And then we set it up for tomorrow. And then she's like, oh, my parents are coming down. Like I gotta see them. So I was like, all right, yeah, no worries. Like we'll figure it out sometime this week. Like no rush. So the next day, she texts me that she had to go to the emergency room. And the reason that she had to go to the emergency room was that she had some sort of cyst in her vagina that needed to be drained. And it was draining itself in the form of a profuse amount of blood.
Uh huh.
But that wasn't good enough, apparently. So they had to go in and cut her fucking pussy lips open, stick a catheter in there, drain that shit out. Supposed to stay in for a couple days. She FaceTimes me that night. First time I've ever FaceTimed her,
Wait, I
never
thought you
seen
met her
her.
in the hospital though.
You're rushing the story.
Okay.
She FaceTimes me the day that she goes to the night after she comes back from the hospital with the catheter in. I'm talking to her. She's explaining to me this about what happened. Never met this girl in my life. Don't know her very well. And then she goes, "Do you want to see it?" Now I, being a man of science and a man of
You
pussy
said
love.
last episode you fucking hated science, so I.
I'm not good at science. I'm not good at science, but I believe in science, and I do
Okay.
work in the scientific community. So, I'm more knowledgeable about science than the layman is. But anyway, you never turn down a free pussy pick, Lucas. If I could teach you one thing, anytime a
You
woman
don't have
says,
to
"Do you
teach
want to
me
see?"
that, dude.
Anytime a woman says, "Do you want to see my pussy?" the answer is yes.
Wait,
I don't
she
care what's
asked
in
you
there.
if you wanted to see?
I, yep, I didn't ask her, "Can
Is
I
that
see it?"
like
She
she
said,
wanted to
"Do
show
you?"
you? Did she want to show you her pussy, or did she want to show you like what happened to her pussy?
She wanted to show me what happened to her pussy, but I feel like that was sort of a pretext for showing me her pussy. Anyway, I
that's
got a stupid fly going
that's
around.
like
Like, obviously, she
that's like
knew
me
what
going
she
up
was
to a girl
doing.
and being like, "Hey, I got this. There's this like mole next to my
Yeah,
dick. Can I
can you
send
check
you
out
my
my dick?
dick
Yeah,
so you can look and see?"
just for science. Um, By the way, if she ever watches this, I'm very sorry for telling this story. I'm not shitting on you at all. I very much appreciate everything that you've done, and I did enjoy hanging out with you, and I hope to see you again.
Don't worry, I don't even
But
know what your name is. So
nope, and I'm not gonna say it. So, Sarah, it's not Sarah. So
I could
the
find
next
out
day she
though.
texts. Oh yeah, obviously. Next day she texts me in the morning. It fucking fell out. Shit fell out. Starts bleeding again. Has to go back to the emergency room. Turns out the emergency room that she goes to is the hospital that I work at because her dad also works there as a higher up. So she goes back. I'm like, hey, I'm in the office today. You're going to be here. We haven't met yet. What better way to meet you than in the fucking hospital? I'm already dressed good.
Yeah, true.
So she tells me when she's going to be there. She's like, all right, I'm waiting in the lobby. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll come over. It's like around lunchtime. I just wrap some shit up, whatever. Walk in, turn around the corner. I see her, and she's with a dude my age, 24. And I'm like, I don't say anything at first, but I'm like, I introduce myself. I'm like, hey man, nice to meet you. I'm Matt. And then I give her a hug. We start talking, and in the back of my mind, I'm just like, who the fuck is this? Is this her brother? Like, that's a weird person to bring to the hospital for your pussy. Not as weird as that. No, weirder than that. It was her ex-boyfriend who had been helping her with her vagina. He's been wiping down her vagina and taking care of her that way and in life with chores and such. So I'm like, okay, that's a little strange, but you guys are obviously good enough friends now that I don't feel intimidated by this because I could tell there was nothing going on there. But I'm like, that's a little out there, but whatever, cool. So then I hang out for about 45 minutes, an hour in the waiting room until she finally gets called back. And it went really well, actually. The dude was, I even liked the dude. The dude was a nice guy. He was a total gentleman.
That doesn't
I
make
could
any
tell he cared about
sense.
her. But, but she was cool too. I was like, all right, yeah, like, this chick's not crazy, despite the scenario I find myself in.
She's not
And
crazy.
no.
She's at the
So then,
hospital with her ex-boyfriend meeting a Tinder date at the fucking waiting room. What are you talking
oh,
about?
all right, that's crazy. But she's not crazy. She's cool. Um, But so then she FaceTimes me later that night, and the ex-boyfriend, is still at her house, and he's sleeping over her house. And she's FaceTiming me naked in bed with him. He's fully clothed. They have two different blankets on to like separate them, but he's obviously seeing her naked. And he's like falling asleep. I'm talking to her. Her fucking titty falls out. I see her titty. So far I've seen her vagina and her titty, and her once. And that's pretty much I feel like the end of the story. The end of the weird part of the story anyway. I did meet her last week. Um I went to her house, hung out, we hooked up a little bit. Obviously nothing too sexual because there's a little barrier to entry going on down there right now. But I don't think I would have tried to fuck her anyway. I'm not a huge fuck on the first date kind of guy. But she was really cool.
Really?
I liked her a lot. Well, it depends. If
You're not a fuck on the first date kind of guy?
it depends how it goes. Like if I'm seeing a vibe there, I'll do it.
Didn't you
Or
sleep at her house?
no, I came back home because I had to wake up super early the next day. I just got drunk with her, but we did like snuggle up and cuddle and make out and
Wow.
shit for a little bit. But it was cool. I'm supposed to see her again. She hasn't texted me back yet, but she seems super into me. So we'll see where it goes. Would do again. So that's my that's my dating life right now.
I'm so confused why she's naked with her ex-boyfriend FaceTiming you. I'm so confused what that guy's doing.
Here is the thing. There's three of us. There's her, there's me, and there's him. One of us has to be the cuck. And I'm not sure who the cuck is yet, but there is a cuck. But based on my date, I'm pretty sure he's the cuck.
Well, what if you said you liked the dude? What if you had sex with the dude and
Solidarity.
totally cucked her? Really
Hey,
ruin her life.
Hey, thanks for introducing me to this guy. See ya. That would be so demoralizing.
My Tinder date met me at the hospital, stole my ex-boyfriend, and then never talked to me again. That'd be legendary.
Wait, what's funnier? My story or if that happened her story?
That would be way funnier if it happened to her. She'd be like, "What the fuck?
How did this happen? I didn't see this one coming.
Oh, dude, I don't know. What is that guy doing? How long did they date? Do you know how long they dated for?
She said like a year and a half.
Oh, that
And
dude.
like I was
Oh, that dude's
fucking fly.
stuck.
Yeah, so they're good friends now, obviously. But when I was hanging out with her,
Dude, nobody's
just
good friends
just
with their
with her,
ex.
obviously
Nobody
they are.
is good
No,
friends
but
with
I
their ex.
think in talking to her more about him, I think he's still in love with her because he's
Absolutely,
willing to
bro.
do all of that.
You don't
So he's
just sleep in
definitely,
the same bed with your
yeah.
ex-girlfriend.
Well, I mean, I would have, but if there was something to be done, but
Yeah,
my
but
ex-girlfriend would probably stab me in my fucking sleep. So.
well, I wonder whose fault that is, Matt.
Again, it's just
Maybe
another
stop.
subject we'll never know.
Maybe if you don't
It's
stop,
another.
maybe stop trying to fucking pick up women, especially in the situation that you've just described to me, and you won't get stabbed in your sleep.
Hey, she was not a fucking vagina in a hospital. She was a fucking teacher at a bar, which is again is maybe questionable.
It's kind of.
Yeah. All right, dude. So you were telling me something about this concept called rubbernecking, and I have no idea what it
I
is,
can't
and
believe you don't know
I
what
wanted you
rubbernecking
to
is, dude.
know. I feel like
So
I'm hoping I'm not gonna get let down.
rubbernecking is when you're just like driving down the street and you just look at other stuff except the street. Dude, living in the south side of Pittsburgh, it's all I do. I don't think I've looked at the road for the past fucking year and a
I
half.
mean, it's just like straight fucking road,
Yeah. But like,
but
dude, there's so many beautiful women around. Who is looking at the road? Because it's not me. I haven't seen.
that's true.
It's crazy.
So,
And sometimes I like catch myself. I swear back and I'm like, oh my god, I almost just died.
yep. I thought it was gonna be something really sexual,
No.
like something to do with like jerking off too hard and pulling your fucking skin up over your dick or something. I don't know what I was thinking, but
Ew, Matt. Like
yeah, dude. So my commute to work it drives right by the local college, and in the last couple weeks, it's become painfully obvious that college has started up again
yes.
because there are tits and tank tops everywhere,
Short shorts,
and
jean
it's
shorts.
it's the best minute of my day in the morning, and it's the best minute of my day in the
You
afternoon.
expect me to look at the road?
Yeah.
Like, I could either look at this fucking dull gray fucking rock, or I could look at this set of tits over here that just got out of the
Dude,
fucking cycle lounge.
also,
Uh.
I'm gonna go with option B. Also, like before like the last couple weeks when I've like gone on a couple dates and shit, I've just been so disconnected from women since like March, like the pandemic, just 'cause you can't fucking meet anyone and like no one wants to date and you can't,
Yeah, dude, what's
shit
what's
like
going
that.
on with
So
that?
it's just like I've gotten so to the point where it's like if I see a fucking woman, I will find something attractive about her to
Mm-hmm.
be like, I would. Like she could be busted. I'm like, it's kind of nice ass though. Or like, oh, yep, she's pretty nice. Oh, she's thin, or oh, she has nice hips.
Just seeing him in a vacuum.
Yep, yeah, yep. So yeah, I'm literally rubbernecking down the street. I'm
Yeah.
like, up 40-year-old ass. That's
Yep.
sweet. Up
You take it.
22-year-old tits. That's sweet. Up nice
Oh,
blonde girl over there.
MILF in the Trader Joe's with 3 kids.
Oh, oh, she looks like she could fuck.
Yeah. What's going on with that, dude? Are we still in a pandemic? I don't really understand.
I feel like we're not, dude. Like
I
no
feel
one
like
is taking it seriously anymore. And kind of myself too. Like almost at the point where I'm just like, it's kind of over. It's not over, and I
it's
still wear a
not.
mask and like all that shit. But I feel like way more comfortable going out and doing things than I did 3 months ago. Because I feel like there's
Yeah.
not that many cases out. It's still out there, but there's not that many cases.
Dude, there was a bar on the south side here in Pittsburgh that got shut down for being like their maximum capacity was like 80, and they got shut down because they had I read the article and it was like literally too many to count people in the bar, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's like when you'd go to parties freshman year and you're like, I literally went to this fucking fly. I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna
Gotta
torch the whole house down.
kill it.
Yeah, just fucking Mr. Miyagi that
I've done
shit
that
or whatever.
before.
Really? I might have. It's like a fruit fly, so it's especially hard to
I
fucking
have the most vivid memory,
catch.
dude. I got kicked out of math class in 7th grade for being an asshole, and I was sitting in the hallway, and literally it sounds like not believable because I'm literally just sitting by myself, and I'm sitting there as a fly, just, and I caught it. It was crazy.
That's all. That's one of those stories that has absolutely no impact on your life
It
at all,
doesn't,
but
but you're like,
you'll always remember
I'll
it.
never forget that shit.
Yeah, exactly. 9/11, 9/11 of
Yep,
fly killing.
it might have been on
But
9/11.
what the fuck were we just talking about?
The fly in your bathroom.
No, before this fucking asshole ruined it. Um, anyway, whatever. Obviously, you can see we're both wearing sports jerseys. Start of the NFL.
It's
I got
Sports
my
Sunday.
Sports Sunday.
That's
I
right.
got my New York can't play football to save their fucking lives Jets with sporting Le'Veon Bell, who I think probably had 22 yards all game on about 87 carries. And Luke's got on his what's
The
Penguins
old
something.
Evgeny Malkin jersey.
Oh, the old Russian guy.
The
He's Russian, right?
Russian. Yeah, he is. It's from
Yeah.
Magnitogorsk, Matt.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
The Magnitogorsk monster.
It's kind of a badass name.
It is. But football starts today, and Matt has
Very
lost me
excited.
$10. Add that on to the $100 that he owes me, I
From
guess.
last week. No, this one actually was not my fault.
No. You
I was
can't.
like,
I can't put that on. Sports betting
no,
is fucking sports betting.
because this is literally how our conversation went this morning. He was like, "How about the Jets? How do you feel?" And I was like, "They're gonna fucking lose." And he's like, "Yep, they're gonna." He's like, "Yep, they're gonna be 0-1." And I was like, "As is tradition." And then he goes, "All right, I just put $10 on the Jets."
Oh, Matt, it's
Yeah.
21-10, and they have the ball.
Oh shit, dude! It's about to be 28-10.
No, the Jets have the ball.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh shit,
You're
yeah.
so bad. It's about to
Sammy,
be
is
28-10.
Mark Sanchez
Pick
still the
six.
quarterback?
No, it's fucking Sam Darnold. But it's all the same goddamn thing, dude.
Some big dumb white dude
They
who
haven't had
has
a
no
quarterback.
fucking clue what he's doing.
They haven't had a quarterback since Joe Namath 50 years ago. Pretty fucking sad. But the I don't think the Steelers are supposed to be much better this year, Luke.
I don't know, bro. I feel like the Steelers might be super sick. Dude,
Who do they have besides Juju and wheelchaired Ben Roethlisberger?
he is old as fuck. I will say
He's
that.
old as
He's
fuck, dude.
also
He
a
probably
rapist.
yeah, dude. He's like lost so much of a step that he can't even rape people anymore. Like they could just run away.
I'm not gonna like discredit him until he like sucks dick in an actual game. Because he is really fucking good. But
Yeah.
he is old and fat. So I mean,
Yep.
but
He
that
is
doesn't mean you
also.
can't throw a fucking football. That's for sure. However, the thing that I am so high on is, dude, the Steelers defense last year literally won us so many games. We had
Really?
literally Timmy from fucking high school as our quarterback, and we won 8 games.
Damn.
We had Timmy, the
Yeah.
backup quarterback from your fucking high school.
Dude, that thing from the Ben Show applies perfectly to Ben Roethlisberger,
Yeah.
where he's like, "How about you spend less time staring at titties and staring at ass, and
Sucking
learn
on
how to throw the
titties.
fucking sucking on titty
Yeah.
and sucking on is it ass or pussy?
Sucking on titties, sucking on pussy, and learn how to throw the fucking
The go-
football.
You couldn't even hit the side of Weinberg's nose. You fucking his fucking shield." Dude, see, that didn't come out that long ago, and that would never happen today.
Yeah, I actually wanted to bring that up. Have you ever seen, like, you know who John LaJoie is?
John LaJoie, yeah, the
Yeah,
dude from
John
the
LaJoie.
league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear his songs that he makes?
Mm-hmm.
The Show Me Your Genitals songs?
Dude, I could sing that all the way
Me
through
too. So could
to
I.
this day.
And,
Yeah,
like, I
and probably
watched it
most
again
of it too.
recently, like 6 months ago, and I was like, dude, if this came out today, this would be like it would be everywhere on the front page of everywhere,
Oh,
just saying "fuck Jean Lejeune."
dude,
Lejeune. Just
fucking
it would be everywhere, and this dude, you would never hear of him again.
dude, Jenna Marbles, one of the biggest YouTubers ever, deleted her YouTube channel because like 8 years ago, when no one gave a fuck, she put on like a little too much bronzer that could have been interpreted as blackface, and she got fucking canceled, dude.
Really?
Like, why do you have to apologize? I was watching the movie Taxi Driver yesterday. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Nope.
It's like one of Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese's most famous movies. It's from like the 70s. And literally the entire movie they're saying things that I can't even say.
Yeah.
Like they're calling people the N-word, the F-word, the C-word, the fucking derivatives of the N, like all of these fucking terrible things.
Wait, you can't say cunt?
One, I could say cunt, but I was just adding it for
I say cunt
emphasis.
every day. I don't know what the fuck
Oh,
you're
I
talking about.
Dude, I fucking fall asleep at like some people count sheep. I count cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cunt, 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 cunt. It's so fun to say, dude.
Cunt,
There's
cunt.
no way I'll never
Oh,
say
dude, it's
cunt
a
in my
great
life.
word. Louis C.K. has a great bit about that where he's like cunt. He's like it's just such a beautiful word.
It's
He's
so it's like fuck. I love saying fuck and I love saying cunt.
yeah.
And listening to
Dude, it's just,
Australian people say cunt is like my favorite
oh,
thing
I
ever.
love it. Dude, and I never really said that word until I went and lived in Australia for a few months. And it's just part of their language. Like
Yeah,
my
then you
fucking
just like
boss,
call everyone a cunt.
my
Like,
boss is at work calling people cunts. He's the
yeah,
fucking CEO of the business,
yeah.
and he's just this dude didn't give a fuck, dude. Literally one time he's on a business call with some guy in like England, and he hangs up the phone, and he just turns around to me and he's like, "That guy was a fucking retard." Like I was like, dude, what? This guy's the CEO. He shows up to work on a bike in a t-shirt and shorts. Like, they don't give a fuck over there,
No,
dude. I watched 50 Shades of Grey uncensored on television, like cable television. It just came on at night.
I've never seen that movie. Is there a
The
lot of
only reason I watched
titties
it,
and penises?
dude, it's like bondage sex.
Is it
Like
actually like a
fully on.
porn?
Yeah, it's like a
Can
porno
you see the
that they turned into
insertion?
a movie. I'm pretty sure you could. Like it wasn't any of that Hollywood bullshit where it's like, oh, we're having sex, but like her tit
I'm
is
gonna tuck
covered,
my
or
flaccid
like, you know,
penis under your
yeah,
pussy so it looks like
or
I'm
we're gonna
banging you.
have like an overview camera and you just see like the dude's back while he's fucking her. So it
Yeah,
was none of that. It's just like, hey, can you get into this fucking swing and put this gag in your mouth while I fuck you in the ass? Like that's literally what 50 Shades of Grey is, and women sit there and jerk off to it or something. But
that's
you
because
know,
that's what all women want, dude. They
it
want to be in a
see,
swing with a fucking gag in their mouth and a cock in their butt.
yeah, see, even women that I think wouldn't want to do that find that hot, because it's like almost like you know how like just like porn in general is like a fantasy.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're watching shit that you'll probably never do or
Why do
be able to do.
we just come back to porn every goddamn time? Like here we go. It
But
took
that's
us
the entire
it took us 25 minutes and we're already talking about porn again.
dude. That's probably a record. Although we did start talking about titties about 2 minutes into the show,
That's
so
true. That was my fault.
it's been a nice clean build up to there. But no, like porn is like a fantasy because it's like a lot of shit you can't be able to do, and I feel like stuff like 50 Shades of Grey is kind of like that for women, because
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of
they're like
realistic
I'll
though.
probably never get like I don't know, man. It's weird.
I
Like
think
most
it's
women
I think
like
it's like
kinky stuff, like
the control that they like.
they just want to be like dominated, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But dude, have you ever seen the show Billions?
No.
It's a really good fucking show. It's on Showtime. It's basically about this lawyer or district attorney or whatever who's trying to go after this like billionaire for like insider trading and stuff, and they're just constantly having a war back and forth, like trying to get one over on each other. It's really good. But anyway, this dude is like a sub to the point he literally makes his wife get out like a full dominatrix costume and like literally like beat the fucking shit out of him while she fucks him and tells him what to do. And then he goes to this like underground like I don't like dominatrix like parlor or something and has like this Asian chick just like whipping him and like shit like that. It's like so funny.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more people into that kind of stuff than you and I would think.
Yeah, I've heard of like
Cause I don't think everybody is just a missionary Mike, dude.
no, I'm a missionary Matt.
Yeah, everyone starts as a missionary Mike, but then they
You get a little bored after a while,
yeah.
and you're like, try this out. But yeah, I do like I like handcuffs and like choking and stuff like that. But I've never done anything crazy.
No.
Like maybe when I'm 30, who knows?
30.
Yeah,
You don't
I got
fuck after you're 30.
that's true. That's true. You have 3 kids. You live in a white picket fence house, and you never see vagina ever
Yeah.
again.
What are you talking about, dude? There's no fucking after 30.
Dude, actually, I've heard that like women go like single women after 30 are
That's
like super easy to pick up
that's what I'm
because they're
waiting for,
desperate
dude.
as fuck.
I'm waiting
Yeah,
till
dude.
it's not weird for me to pick up women like that.
Exactly.
Cause like I'm a little too
Yeah.
young for them to fuck me and not like feel weird about it.
Yeah.
But if I'm like 28, oh, I can't wait.
I have gotten my dick sucked by a 31-year-old though,
Is
and I
that
have hooked up
actually?
with a 44-year-old.
Yeah, I had sex with a 33-year-old when I was
Yeah,
20.
that's pretty sweet. This kid in my high school was 14. He fucked a teacher that was 28. She's in prison.
This
Actually, she's not in prison anymore. She got
wait,
out
really?
because like, dude, if a guy fucks an underage girl, he goes to jail for like 20 years. If a woman
Yeah,
fucks an underage dude, she goes for like a year and a half and gets 2 years of parole or something. But
that's
because she's
total
like a
double
sex,
standard, dude.
oh yeah, but every kid in my high school was like, I would have done the same thing. Like, like we're all sitting there, we're like, why did he get to be the one to fuck her? Like, what's it about him? But
That's like anytime
fucking
anyone says it's not a male-dominated society that we live in, you have to refer them to something like that. Like, a woman rapes a man, she's probably gonna go to jail for like 2 years, and everyone's gonna make fun of that dude. But if a
Yeah.
man rapes a woman, it's a serious fucking thing.
I mean, I think it still is a male-dominated society, but there's also a lot of double standards.
Yeah.
Like, I can't, like, I was talking, this is like way less serious, but I was talking to someone about this recently, which is like, women grow up like crying to their friends and like having sleepovers and like talking about Jimmy and why they broke up and stuff. And like guys are taught to just bottle it all up and go through life with the pain of it to the point where it's like if you go to your friend's house and you like start crying and you're like, dude, my girlfriend left me, he's like, you're a fucking pussy, just go out and get laid. Like, you
So?
know, he's like, who cares? It's like, but I have feelings too. Like, so it's like, yeah, I was like, I think that's a double standard because like
Yeah.
people need to start understanding that men are emotional people too.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just
But
are
like,
forced to go about it
men
in different
men don't
ways.
like when other men have emotions
No,
because it makes
I've
them
gotten,
feel like a certain way about themselves.
yeah. See, I've gotten way more in touch with my emotions in the last year. Like, I feel like I was always the person I was like, I don't want to look like weak or something, so I have to put on like a facade, like I don't care. Whereas now, like I'll like start to open up to people more and like have conversations about life and relationships and stuff. But definitely like I think in that regard, society has a long way to go for like men to be accepted, especially like mental health issues. Like, I think like
Skip
if women,
Bayless.
oh, that
I
that's
forgot
a
about that,
that
dude.
that's
I
wow,
was
that's a
like,
great topic. I
something
forgot
big
about that,
happened,
dude.
and
Yeah.
we couldn't fucking think of anything. But I knew there was something big that happened that I wanted to fucking talk about.
Yeah, fill everyone in case they don't know.
Uh, who was it? Was Dak Prescott,
It
right?
was, yeah,
Dak Prescott's brother killed himself, right?
something like that. He had some sort of traumatic event. I think, yeah, it
Yeah.
was probably his brother that
I
killed
think his
himself.
brother killed himself, and he I guess told the team that he was emotional and like, but he's like still gonna do his best.
But he wanted like therapy and like
Yeah.
to seek help for it because he was like depressed as
Yeah,
shit,
he was
obviously.
depressed.
As
Yeah, if your brother fucking kills himself, you're gonna be depressed.
yeah,
And Skip
not if you're a
Bayless
man though.
Skip Bayless says you can't be a quarterback and be depressed.
Yeah, dude. We don't
What?
pay you $30 million a year to have fucking feelings. God damn it.
Shut your mouth and throw the football.
Stop crying about your brother. Stop crying about life and learn how to throw the goddamn football.
But dude, who does Skip Bayless work for? Is it Fox?
Um, yeah, Fox Sports. I think so. Yeah, he's undisputed.
Dude, he literally he's just one of those dudes who just says things to get rises out of people, and
Oh,
that's
that's
how
his
he
entire career.
I hate people like that, man.
I hate it.
You have
Oh, but
nothing journalistic to add. You have done no investigative reporting. You're just using your fucking peanut brain to fucking yell things and fucking
oh yeah,
point fingers. Oh
yeah,
my god. If Skip Bayless has another job, and fuck the NFL. And
yeah.
fuck
So,
Fox
oh,
Sports.
so to finish the story, what happened is that Skip Bayless goes live on television and basically calls Dak Prescott a bitch.
Yep.
Like exactly like we were just like we weren't joking. He said this. He's like, you're a man, you're a grown man, a professional athlete. Like
You
you
need to
shouldn't
lead a
like
football team. You can't be
yeah, you
crying
can't
and
like you shouldn't have these off the field issues.
you
Like
should be
grow
a
up and
hard
shit like
man
that.
banging 10
Yeah,
women every hour.
yeah. And then like everyone came out and just shit on Skip Bayless. Like they were just like, this is exactly what's wrong with Skip Bayless. He's just a clown, you know. Like he honestly should be fired,
He's a
dude.
piece of shit, dude.
People have gotten fired for much less than
Who the
that.
fuck listens to Skip Bayless every day? Probably the same
I have no
person
idea.
that booed the fucking arms
Oh,
locking in Kansas City. They're
That's another
probably
thing,
the
dude.
same people.
They didn't do anything. They stood there. They didn't fucking do anything.
See, I'm a firm belief that I really think they were booing the messages on the board because they wrote like, I think they had like Black Lives Matter and
Mm,
justice
I
for
didn't see it.
whoever.
I didn't see the board. I just saw J.J. Watt standing there like he wanted to fuck someone up. All these fucking basement dweller Midwesterners.
Yeah. It, I just how do you not have some sort of screening process where like you're letting how many fans do you think attended that game?
Like 15, 20,000, something like that, maybe. Like enough.
20,000?
Something like that.
No way, bro. There was like 500 people.
No, there was way more than that.
You think I
Maybe it
didn't
was
watch the
what
game.
it was at least like 12,000, I'm pretty sure. It was in
Let's
like
look it up.
the five. It was in the
Chiefs
5 digits.
15,000.
All right, so I was pretty much right.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think there were that many people. They're letting that many people in the games? Oh my god,
I
dude.
was so surprised, dude. And it's there was like groups of 10 people sitting together and shit.
I thought they set like a precedent where like 500 people could fucking attend the game and everyone had to be spaced out, but I guess they're letting. Yeah, fuck it.
I
Just let
thought so.
everyone in.
Dude,
Who the fuck
I
cares
thought
anymore?
I thought what it was gonna be was like you have like 4 people in a section.
Yeah.
Like there's how many seats? Like 150 seats in a section. You get four. Like they had, if there's 150 seats in a section, they had 70 people in the section. It
Why
was
don't you
nuts.
just let them all in, dude? What the fuck's the difference at that point?
Yeah, it makes no sense,
I mean,
dude.
I guess the only
Oh,
thing.
what about that dude that got sent home from the NBA bubble because he fucked a COVID tester?
Daniel
How
House.
stupid can how stupid can you be? Hey, I have to see this lady every day, and they have a lot of really strict protocols in place. I need some pussy. Who can I
I
fuck?
I have to scan my badge literally every building I enter. They'll never
Yeah.
find me.
Oh, let's fuck the person responsible for making sure we're safe. She won't tell anyone.
Oh, we just got to do some extra testing in this room here for a couple hours.
Yeah. Why'd you bring the big swabs?
And the craziest thing is, dude, like he's married. You're allowed to bring.
Is he?
Yeah, he's married. He has 4 kids.
So
You're
he just outed himself to the entire world that he's cheating on his wife.
yeah.
What an idiot!
you're you're in the bubble and you make millions of dollars. You're an NBA player. Like 99.9% of the time, your wife does not have a job. So like
Oh no.
the thing that she's doing is taking care of your kids. Therefore,
Yeah.
you're allowed to bring people into the bubble. Why do you
Yeah.
bring your wife and
Unless
have
you're a
sex with
coach.
your wife?
Unless you're a
Yeah,
coach,
unless
'cause
you're
no
a
one
coach
cares
for,
about
for
coaches.
some fucking
Because they
reason.
only get paid $2 million. You have to get paid 15 to get access to your wife and kids.
Why don't
But
you could
no, he
either
probably thought he was being so slick because he's like, I'm in a bubble. There's no one around to see me. This will never get back to my wife. And then it's just a national fucking news story.
dude, that is literally like you have people watching everywhere you go at every fucking minute. They're like there's restricted entry everywhere.
There's probably cameras
There's
everywhere.
cameras everywhere. If there's like any behavior that's like unsafe, then it's gonna get reported. So
Oh,
if you're
yeah.
banging the I read that he paid her $1,400 to keep her mouth shut.
That's like, I feel like that's borderline prostitution.
That's not even a lot of money, dude.
It's not.
That's like giving her a
But-
fucking Big Mac after you're done banging her to that guy.
Dude, I literally feel like that's a form of prostitution.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if you come to my room and don't tell anyone, I'll give you $1,400. I'm not paying for you the sex. I'm paying for your silence.
Yeah. But oh my
Fucking crazy.
what an
Oh, the
idiot,
other
dude.
fucking idiot. The other sports story. Why the hell don't the Washington Redskins have a name yet? What are they doing?
Dude, when did they cancel the Redskins name?
At least 3 months ago, probably.
It was so long ago. You're telling
so
me
long ago.
you have an organization that's worth fucking upwards of I mean, I'm sure
billion dollars.
I'm sure every organization is close to $1 billion. Not
Yeah.
one fucking motherfucker in billion-dollar organization says we should probably pick a new name before like the season starts.
Hey guys, what's the most valuable part of our company? Is it the players? Is it the management? No, it's the brand. Let's not have one.
Yeah,
Let's just be called Washington.
the football team.
Dude, I like to think that they're all sitting around in a board meeting trying to come up with a name, but they're all so fucking stupid that they're still just coming up with racist names. Like they keep sending them to the NFL. They're like, "Hey, how about we're the Lenape Indians?" Like,
How about the
no.
Washington Cherokees?
How about what's popular right now? Racism and how about the Washington Blacks?
Yeah.
Like, no. Just go by the fucking like
The
Tigers.
Yeah, the Tigers. Pick a fucking animal or something. Or like an inanimate object. The beer cans. Who cares, dude? Just fucking pick something.
I would love if, since they don't have a name, there's like companies approaching them trying to like get them to sponsor the company. Like, hey, we'll pay you like $20 billion if you name your franchise the Red Bulls or something, you know. And that's not even a bad name.
That's not.
It's an
The
animal,
Bulls.
and they're still red. And they're still red.
Yeah.
The Red Bull. Red Bull, you should fucking get on that. You can make a fortune.
Yeah,
I swear
go
to, I meant
do
to
it,
drink
Red
a Red
Bull.
Bull for this show.
Gross.
I literally came up with that on the spot, and I think that's actually probably a better idea than any of those retards have had over there.
I bet they're like waiting until there's a bunch of like everything just blows over. I really bet they're trying to go back to the Redskins. That's why they haven't picked a name yet. I fucking guarantee it. The heritage. No.
Yeah. The Washington Christopher Columbuses.
Yeah.
No, he
No.
killed all of them. He fucking raped them and murdered them. What if, dude, if there was ever a year, they're not going to, but if there was ever a year for them to win the Super Bowl, I would love for it to be this year.
That would be
because
awesome.
they would be so pissed that they don't even have a name.
Yeah.
Dad, who won the Super Bowl in 2021?
That Washington team.
What are they called? Football. I don't know. Least memorable team ever.
The Jets are down
24-10. Oh shit.
God damn it, Matt, my money. No, but like
That's
I don't
gonna
even
be
know how I have.
hard
I don't
to
know how
manage.
I log into FanDuel and I have $50. I didn't put any money in. Is there like
I can't get into my FanDuel account, and they have like $100 of my money. I've tried to I literally go through password reset. They send me an email. I click on it, reset my password, and they're like, "We're sorry, this account is locked or something." I'm like,
you probably
"What?"
gotta call them, dude.
Probably. I don't want to.
It's
deal
probably
with that
just like
bullshit.
suspicious activity on your account because you keep
Maybe.
resetting your password every fucking 10 minutes.
Like, I just want to give you my money.
Yeah,
like
come on. Dude, the first time I downloaded FanDuel, it was like, we cannot prove that you're a Pennsylvania citizen. I was like, what? What the fuck do
Here's
you
my
mean?
address.
I just put in my address and everything. What do you mean you can't prove? And then like 5 minutes later, it worked. I was like, okay. But I log in. I have $50. Do they do like a monthly deposit from my bank account into fucking FanDuel?
The first time I ever did FanDuel was last season, and the first bet I ever made, they had some promotion where it's like, if you win, you double your money, or no, it was if you win, it's a risk-free bet up to $500. Like if you lose the money, we refund you the money. So I was like,
That's gotta be
I'm
bullshit.
just gonna I'm just gonna put there was like fine print. It was like, we give you the money back, but you have to keep it
You have
in
to
your
put it back
account
into
or something.
FanDuel, I bet.
Yeah, but I was like, I'll spend it anyway. You know, like it's just gonna sit there. So I was like, well, this seems like a good deal. I'm gonna put in all 500. Like, why not? It's free money basically. Put in $500. Bet it
Okay.
on the Saints Jaguars game, which I felt was a pretty safe fucking bet.
You bet on the
Saints were like
Saints.
I bet on this. Dude, the spread was like, it was like -3. for the Saints, minus 3.5 for the Saints over the shitty ass Jaguars. I was like, this is like the greatest deal in history.
Easy.
It was a close game, but the Saints won, and I made $500.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty sweet. So I was actually at the Jets game, and I was more worried about the Saints
Oh,
game.
that's how
I'm
betting works,
watching
dude. You don't
I'm
give a
watching the
shit about
I'm
anything in
watching the
front of you.
Jets, and they're actually stomping. So I was like, all right, I don't have to be super into this game. So I keep pulling out my phone, checking. I'm like, all right, the Saints are up by 7. The Jaguars got the ball. Come on. But yeah, dude, that was sweet. I look at my account. I had like $1,000 in there. I was like, this is a good fucking day, man.
Nice.
This is great. And then I just immediately cashed all of it out. I
Yeah.
left like $100 in there, but I was like $900 in my bank account. 1 day's work. Fuck yeah.
Sports betting is so dangerous, dude, because like it is fun though, because it adds, it's like when you're playing fantasy, it adds that extra excitement to the
Yeah.
fucking game.
So yeah, I don't really bet expecting to make any money.
No.
Like I'm never gonna get rich off of betting. I feel like I've done pretty well. Like I've definitely, aside from my like free money that I got, I've definitely made more money than I've lost, but it's not like a substantial
Oh
amount of
yeah,
money.
it's not hard.
But
Like we're clearly, if you watch sports,
yeah.
you can tell who the fuck's gonna win most of the time.
Oh yeah.
And there's
Dude, I made
occasionally
like
an upset. That's where you lose money. But like if you bet who you think's gonna win, then how do you lose?
yeah, I put like $40 worth of prop bets on the Super Bowl last year over like 4 or 5 prop bets, and I think I made like 80, $90.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just fun. It's just like shit like that. It's like, oh, who's gonna like is uh Michael Thomas gonna have 2 touchdowns today? It's like, yes. It's like, and then like he gets 1 touchdown, and you're like, throw it to fucking Michael Thomas. Meanwhile, like if you didn't bet, you'd like, I don't care who scores. Come
Yeah,
on.
fuck it.
But yeah,
It's like
just
today.
adds that
I knew
element
the
of
Jets
excitement.
weren't gonna beat the fucking Bills, but I just did it just for fun. Who fucking
Because you
cares?
would have won a good amount of money.
Yeah,
Like, how much would you have won?
I bet $10, so I would have made 24 and a half.
All right, that's not a bad. You
Yeah.
can lose
Yeah,
$10.
the Jets could have
But
won.
dude, that's like me, you, and Jeff when we do those like stupid NBA DraftKings things.
Yeah.
We put in $1 each.
Yeah.
And we do it like once every 2 weeks or something when there's a good lineup.
Yeah,
It's like,
and we
I
shit
don't
talk
care
each
about-
other like it's $100.
Yeah, like you win and you make like $1.40 or something because
$1.70.
170, whatever the profit they take out of it is. But it's just like, yeah, you wake up the next day, you're like, get shit on. Like, but then it's like I think one of my favorite parts about it is that you put like $10 in and you bet $1 a game, and then when you have to put more money in, you're like, wow, I've really been sucking lately. I gotta put
Yeah,
another
you're like,
10
oh
I
my
gotta
god,
put
I
another
haven't won at
$10
all.
in.
We did
Or
do
like,
we did a big one on Christmas though. We did
what was
like
that,
10 or
$5 or
we
10
did I
or
think we did 10
something like
10 or
that.
$20 on Christmas.
Who won that? You or
Wasn't
Jeff?
me. I think it was
I don't
Jeff.
think it was probably. I don't think I won. I feel like I would have remembered that.
Yeah.
But whatever. That shit's fun.
It is so fun, dude.
Oh, dude, I want to talk about my recent Uber and Lyft experiences.
Okay. I got a couple of those.
So when I went to that girl's house that I was talking about earlier, I took a Lyft there. This isn't the good one, but this dude was fucking weird. He was like Jamaican or something, and some lady ran a stop sign, and he just starts freaking out. And then every time we get to a stop sign, he's like, "See, you stopped at the stop sign. See?" He's like, "Don't you do that?" I'm just like, "Uh-huh."
Yeah.
And then on my way back, I get in the car with this black guy, and like I'm always super friendly to Uber drivers because like it's awkward to sit in silence sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So like I'll get in the car, I'll just be like, "Hey man, how's it going? How's your day going? Any interesting stories?" Right? I've heard so many crazy stories from Uber drivers. I love it.
Oh yeah, dude.
Um,
I'm probably
I've had
one
several
of them.
Uber drivers give me their phone numbers. Like this one dude I was talking to about music, he's like, "We should link up and play music." I was like, "Yep, I'll hit you up." Never texted him. But anyway, so this dude, actually, I had that dude twice, and I had the same conversation with him twice. I talked to him about music, and then about 6 months later, I get in his car, I started talking to him. I'm like, wait a second, I've had this exact same conversation before, and I told him, he's like, "Oh shit, yeah, you're right." So he gives me his number. Anyway, so on my way back, I get in the car with this guy, and I'm like, "Oh, how's it going, man? Like, how are you?" He's like, honestly, not good, man, not good.
Oh my
And I'm like,
god.
oh, like, what's up? I was like, I was just expected, like, good, how are you? And he starts bitching to me. It was hilarious. He starts bitching to me how his girlfriend broke up with him. Oh,
Oh.
he was Dominican and his girlfriend was Puerto Rican. And apparently there's like racism between Puerto Ricans and Dominicans because
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans are lighter skinned and they think that they're superior to them because of like their skin color and the way that they were colonized. And I was like, you're all minorities, just work together, man. But um so he's like, yeah, like her family fucking hated me because of the color of my skin. This is bullshit. Like she broke up with me. I was with her for 4 years. I have a kid with her. And then like he's like telling me all this shit. And he like comes home and he's like getting in a fight with her. And he's like, well, I want to like see my kid. And she's like, how do you even know it's yours? And I'm like, what? Like you're saying you might have cheated on him? Like obviously that's the only way it couldn't be his kid. So he's like freaking out, and then I'm telling him about like my ex to try to like relate. I'm like, yeah, man, women are crazy, you know. They just blow everything up, and you know they'll fuck you up. And he's just like, dude, I know, man, but it's just like she's just so hot. I don't want to
Oh
break up with
my
her. She's just so hot.
god.
I'm like, I know the feeling, man. You're whipped by the pussy. Like, it's like exactly. And then my third Uber story, which happened literally the next day. I get in the car with this fat black lady, and she gave zero fucks. I was like, oh, what's up? You know, she's like, ah, you know, it's all right. And then we start talking. She's like, oh, this is fucking, you know, just like cursing out the ass, like, like no professionalism at all, which I don't care about. It's a taxi service.
No, fuck it.
But so then we're like pulling up to my house. She's like asking me about the area, like, how much does it cost to live here? I'm like, I don't know, 800-900 bucks for a single. She's like, that's it, man. I gotta move here. and then and then we're pulling up to my house, and on opposite sides of the street there's two gingers walking, and she's like, up, two gingers, I wonder if they're related. And she's like, is that bigot of me to say? And I was like biting my tongue. I was like, I feel like that's the pot calling the kettle black on that one. But then
Yeah.
I was like, but I didn't want to put the black spin on it, so I was like, yeah, I kind of feel like that's if you saw two Chinese guys and were like, oh yeah, they're probably brothers. And she's like, oh yeah, you're right.
I've got a couple Uber stories.
Yeah.
This one time, me and my friends, I think it was one of our birthdays or some shit, and we went to the casino. So we called an Uber or a Lyft or whatever, and this big black lady picks us up, and you know how I am. I get in the front and I'm a fucking idiot when I'm drunk. So I just
Yeah.
start talking to her about dumb fucking shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, do you smoke weed? And she's like, hell yeah, I smoke weed. You guys want to smoke later? I was like,
Dude, one time I was in the car with an Uber driver. He was high as fuck, dude. He was so high. He was like missing turns and shit. Couldn't drive straight.
bro, she picked us up at like 7 o'clock. And she's like, all right, I'll come get you guys when you're done at the casino. And I was like, all right, give me your number. So she gave me her number. We were in the casino till like 4 in the morning. And I called her at 4 in the morning. She's like, yo, what's up? You guys at the casino? You want me to pick you up? I was like, yeah, hell yeah. She brings like 3 joints for us to smoke. And we go back to my friend's house and we just stand outside and smoke these joints. Don't pay her for the ride, and then fucking go into his house and she leaves.
Dude, you literally called a drug dealer. He gave you weed and left without getting paid.
She was like, dude, she was so fucking cool. She's like, she literally went home and sat there for fucking 9 hours while we were in the casino and then answered at 4 in the morning to come smoke weed with us.
How much money did you lose at 9 hours at the casino?
I don't
Probably
remember.
all of it.
I do not remember at all. As you can
Dude,
see, I got the Uber driver's phone number, so at that point I was already too drunk to even fucking tell.
True. Yeah. One time I was in an Uber and this guy, it was me and Jeff, and he's talking He's like, oh yeah, my son, he's getting recruited to Villanova. He's gonna be a big time basketball player. Just you wait. I'm like, oh yeah, man, like that's really cool. He tells me like his son's name, and then he like gives me his phone number. He's like, you'll see. Shoot me a text when he's a big star at Villanova. And I'm like, I don't see what the point of that is, but okay. When I
Okay.
get hey man, can I get his autograph? Like, it's literally in my phone as Villanova Uber driver,
I bet I
and
have a lot of those.
I just leave it there because it cracks me the fuck up.
That's
Oh,
fucking
dude, I do
hilarious.
stupid shit like that all the time. Like, I'll get numbers at bars and put the name in, and I have no idea who it is. And like 6 months later, I'll come across it. I'll be like, "Who the fuck is Brittany?" And then I'll just shoot her a text and be like, "Hey, Brittany," and never
Hey,
hear back.
who
One
the fuck
one
are you?
one time I was so drunk, I got a girl's number. I couldn't remember her name. She gave me the number, and I literally just put it in my phone as Bar Girl.
Yep. I mean, that works.
I woke up, I was like, I don't even remember what she looks like. But my worst Uber story ever. I was in Atlantic City around New Year's. We went down to
Oh,
the
I
casino.
think
I
I
was
heard
staying.
this.
I think I've told you this, but it's a great story, so I want to tell it on the show. I'm staying at this girl's beach house with some friends in Brigantine, and we go down to the casinos, and there's like a club in the casino. So she paid for like everything the night before. She's like, "Here's my credit card, just throw it on there." Like she got like a $300 bill. So I was like, "All right, I feel like I got to reciprocate on this one a little bit." So like I like put my credit card on, and I was like, "Hey guys, like if you want to like get around on me or something, like go ahead." And I was wasted. I probably did 5 Jaeger bombs that night on top of another like 7 beers and whatever else I pre-gamed with. I was so drunk, I like literally fell, got thrown out. These two guys that I didn't even that I was with, they're like Australian dudes. I don't know them at all. Um, that they are staying with us. They like call an Uber. We get in the Uber. I'm sitting in the middle seat, and I never do this. Like whenever I have to throw up, I always feel it coming, and I can always either swallow it down or get somewhere that I can throw up. Not this time. I was so wasted that literally by the time the signal went to my brain that I had to throw up, I was already throwing up. And I threw up all over the middle of the car. And the Uber driver started freaking out at me. He's like, "What the fuck, man? Get out of the car! Get out of the car!" And the kids I was with were also like, "Yeah, get out of the car!"
They threw you off.
They fucking pushed me out of the car. Mind you, it's the beginning of January. It's like 2 in the morning, so it's like and on the shore, so it's like -5 degrees outside. And I went to the club in an Uber, so I didn't wear a jacket. I was wearing a thin button-down shirt, and I got kicked out on the side of the highway at 2 in the morning and -5, blackout drunk. I remember bits and pieces of like freaking. I literally thought I was gonna die because I was gonna have to sleep on the side of the road and get hypothermia. Like that's how scared I was because I had no idea where I was. I was like, I'm on a highway several miles from where I'm supposed to be in the freezing cold, and I'm so drunk I can't call anyone because it's so late. I was calling. I blew up like everyone in my. I'm pretty sure I called you. I called Jeff. I called two of my other friends. I called my mom like 3 times, and then I black out, and I just kept walking and eventually I black back in and I like look up and I see my fucking car and I'm like, this can't be real. And I look over and I see the house and I run up to the door and I start banging on the door. I'm like, let me in. And they let me in. They're like, dude, what the fuck happened? I was like, you kicked me out of the Uber. Like I had to walk home.
How far
I
did
was
you walk?
so I think I Googled it. It was like 2 miles.
Oh, damn.
It was so bad. And then the next day I wake up, my mom calls me. She's like, "Is everything okay? Like, why are you calling me so late?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's all good.
Oh,
I just had to ask you a question.
yeah. I
Yeah,
thought
I
of
was just
something. I thought of you, and then I
yeah,
wanted
like
to see, but no, I'm
what
good.
what time was I born again? Yeah, that's all I want to
How
know.
much should I
You know,
weigh?
yeah, and then to
I
add
don't
insult to
forget.
injury, I checked my bank account. I spent fucking $200 on people at the bar,
I've done that
and
before.
then right after that, I got a $150 charge from Uber for throwing up in the car. So I was out $350 for this experience.
Dude, I am so good at not throwing up in places. There was
Yeah.
this one time I went to the North Shore with a group of friends, and I was I swear to you I was blackout before I even got there. Like it was I should not have
Hmm.
let they should not have let me in the bar. But
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm sitting, I guess I got thrown out of the bar, which yeah, that makes sense. I was probably asleep or something. I wake up, I'm across the bar sitting on the sidewalk. There's a pile of puke to my left and a pile of puke to my right. So I was like, I gotta get home, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
So I call an Uber, and it's just me. This dude picks me up. If this dude ever listens to this podcast, I would like him to fucking give me his number because he is the hero of all fucking heroes. He picks me up. He automatically has to know that this is not going to be a good fucking idea. So I like vaguely remember having a conversation with him from the North Shore to the South Side. That's about like a 10-minute drive at the most. We stopped 5 times. So he pulled over 5 times so I could get out of the car and fucking throw up.
Damn. Damn. Awesome.
And then I get home and I realized that I don't have my keys. I fucking broke into my neighbor's, like, my backyard, and I made it into my house, and then, like, even to this day, I go and I'm like, there is no way for me to get in there. There was no way as a drunk dude I got into this fucking in the back of the, I don't know how I did it, but you just get those drunk instincts that like you're just like a homing device right to your bed, dude. You're like, nah, I can do this shit.
I don't understand it, dude, because like you could be blacked out and just wake up in your bed, like from the other side of town. You're like, how did like you somehow you just go into like survival mode a lot of times, and you're just like, I'm gonna do it.
It's just fucking animal instincts, dude. Just like fucking, how many days ago was this? Like 3 days ago. I'm sitting on my couch watching TV. It's like 1 a.m. I hear like a really loud knock on my window. And my window is like, it's probably like 8 feet off the ground if you're like standing outside. And I'm like, oh, someone's just being a fucking idiot. Like, I don't know what's going on. And I keep hearing this fucking noise. And so I open my door, and here's this kid. He's got 2 cigarettes in his ears and a can of beer in his hand. He's throwing the beer can at my window, and it's bouncing back, and he's catching it. I was like, hey, man. What are you doing? And he was like, oh, does Jay live here? And I was like, nah, dude, there's no Jay here. He's like, and he's standing there. He's like, shake my hand. I was like, dude, I'm not shaking your hand. Your hand's all fucking bloody. What are you doing, man? He's like, I'm sorry, man. See you later. And he left. I was like, what the fuck just happened to me, dude?
I love when you're sober and you have to interact with a drunk person.
Oh my
like not
God.
when you have to take care of them, but when like some idiot like that rolls
Just
up and
walks
just
up, dude.
starts
You're like,
doing stupid shit.
It's so funny. I was like,
dude, I've had 2 Uber experiences. That reminds me, next week I want to talk about college stories because I think that would be a good topic because we have a lot of those. But
that all just ends with me being a fucking idiot, though. That's not cool.
I have plenty of those myself. But dude, so I have 2 stories where I was so drunk and I thought I was not gonna make it home. One, I was in Philly and I went out with a group of people and they're all like, all right, we're gonna leave, bye. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll call an Uber. My fucking phone was dead. I had no idea where I was. I literally had to walk around until I found like a Wendy's that was open. And I went up to the counter. I was like, hey man, is there any chance you have a phone charger back there? And he's like, he's like, let me see. This dude has a phone charger, and he's nice
Nice.
enough to let me charge my phone.
Yeah,
So
dude,
I'm
those
sitting
people
in
are the
Wendy's for
best.
like, yeah, I'm like sitting in Wendy's for like 10 minutes till I could finally call an Uber. The other one is I was out with my friends in Manhattan, and I don't know shit about New York, dude.
Never
Like,
been there.
I don't know the subway system. I don't know where to go. I was staying with my friend in Brooklyn, which I do know this, despite what you might think, isn't very close to Manhattan.
No, not
Like,
at
if you want
all.
to get to from my friend's house to the city, which I did, you had to walk like 15 minutes to a subway stop, and then take like a 40-minute subway, and then you had to walk to wherever the fuck you were going. So I went out, I met this girl. I was like, I'm in love with you. Like I didn't say that, but she was so fucking cool. Like literally she was like old. She was older too. She was probably like 27, 28. She was like my friend's like older sister's friends that came out and like met us. It was like during Santa Con or whatever they call that thing, like in the winter. And I started talking to her, and she was a teacher. She was like super fucking cool, and I'm like talking to her, um, and she was like saying shit. She's like, yeah, if you came home, like I'd be naked with like a nice meal prepared, and I'm like, this is my kind of woman. And she was hot. She had big tits, which we all know I'm a fan of.
Mm,
So I spent the next like we were day drinking all day. I spent the next like 6 hours just like totally ignoring my friends, like flirting with her, like shit like that. Like I got her number, and then obviously, when you're trying to like hit on a girl, you never want to give up. Like
yeah.
you always want to get the close. So I was like trying to just like keep the night going, keep the night going. Like I gotta like try to like at least make out with her, or like maybe she'll invite me back to her house, like we can fuck with my flaccid penis. Um, and then and then I was like pretty drunk at this point in the middle of Manhattan, like downtown Manhattan or whatever they call it. And we go outside and everyone's like, "All right, I gotta go home." And I'm just like begging her. I'm like, "Please stay. Like, please don't go. Like, let's go to another bar." And she's like, "No, we're leaving." I'm like, "Fuck." And then the sudden realization hits me that I'm all alone in the middle of Manhattan, so far from where I'm staying, and I have no idea how to get back to my friend's house. And my friend wasn't with me. He was off at like a family party or something. So I'm like, dude, I'm so fucked. What am I gonna do? So I call my friend. He answers like loud as shit in the background. I'm like, dude, I'm kind of stranded. I don't know how to get back to your house. He's like, oh, dude, I'm uptown at this party. Like, why don't you just Uber up here and like come hang out? Like, we'll go home together. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot Uber even existed here. Like, I didn't think about that at all. So I take in like a 20-minute Uber uptown. I show up, the nicest fucking party I've ever. It's like they rented out like the entire fucking ballroom floor, like whatever like party venue this was, to throw this like rich ass party where literally you could order anything you wanted for free. Like I walk in and my friend's mom is just like, "Yeah, get whatever you want." I was like, "Whatever I want?" She's like, "Yeah."
Anything?
So I'm already drunk. I'm ordering like fucking like Belvedere's and Cirocs and like fucking like nice Johnny Walkers and like all that shit. I'm eating like all these nice ass hors d'oeuvres. I'm like, wow, my night really fucking turned around on this
Wow.
one.
You lost the girl, but you gained more drunkenness. That equals out for sure.
Yeah, but I was actually really sad about that one, dude. I texted her the next day and she never texted me back. And I was like,
Oh,
but I thought we had something.
tried
And
too hard.
I was literally like depressed for like 4 days. I was like, I haven't liked someone this much in so long.
Yeah, those can
It's
hit
like,
you, dude.
why? Those get you because they just bring you to a low point of just like, I thought I had the victory,
What could have
and
been?
then fucking Kawhi Leonard comes in here and triple bounces a game-winning
Don't you
shot in
fucking
Game
put that
7.
evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I specifically said I was gonna say like a fucking Ray Allen or Paul Pierce or whatever those are, but I knew that the Kawhi Leonard one was gonna get you.
I fucking hate life, dude.
Dude, I was so happy when that shot went in because I knew you and Jeff were gonna be so mad. and it just brought me joy to see
I
how
wasn't really
pissed you
mad.
guys
I was
were.
just sad. I was so sad, dude. That was the
I,
saddest moment.
just like as like someone
It's
that roots
so
for
crazy
sports
to
that never
see,
wins in my life, I like to see other people suffer.
like, the immediate fallout of that shot is incredible.
It's
Jimmy
amazing.
leaves, JJ leaves, everyone fucking hates everyone. We get these dumbass players on dumbass contracts.
Yep.
And now we fire the coach. No one knows who to fucking blame. It's everyone's fault.
And Jamie Butler went off in the fucking playoffs
Yeah,
this
he's
year.
probably gonna win the fucking championship.
Did the Celtics close it out?
Yeah. Celtics and
Oh,
Heat
okay,
in
so
the Eastern Finals, which is like
oh, that's right. The
nightmare.
Celtics beat the Raptors.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
nightmare
Yeah, that's
mode
right. I
for the
haven't been watching
Sixers.
any basketball, dude.
Me either. It's not the same.
Really, like none. It's not the same. It's the worst sports experience with no fans.
Yeah.
Like baseball, I don't care. It's just all just background noise.
Yeah, dude. Fans don't
Like
matter in baseball at all.
football, whatever, hockey, like it. You don't hardly see the fans anyway.
I
All
mean,
you're missing is when someone scores a goal and the crowd goes crazy, which is
yeah.
sweet. But it's
Hockey
like
is just like
basketball.
5 times they cheer a game.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas basketball, it's like they score 200 points combined, so like that's so much cheering,
Yeah.
especially like on those like game
And
winner,
there's
like when
like
the
the
announcer goes
Philly dude
crazy.
that like flips Russ off, and there's like fan
Yeah,
interactions where like
yeah,
you're
people heckling,
yeah.
like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude. As soon
but
as like I watched the Sixers in the bubble and they were like the most boring team I've ever watched, and I was like, yeah, okay, I don't want to watch any
yeah,
more of this.
it's pretty
It's
flat. I'll probably
it's
watch
just
like
like
this
it's
round
like
because
going
it's like
down to the fucking Y and watching a bunch of dudes play pickup. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like NBA at
yeah,
all. I mean, obviously they're way
totally.
fucking better, but
Oh
it
yeah,
doesn't
but
feel
no,
like it at all.
it literally feels like you're watching summer league games where
Yeah.
they're just like scrimmaging back and forth in the gym.
Yeah, it
But
doesn't. I mean, I know they're trying, but like it doesn't feel like they're trying just because like
yeah.
there's
It probably
no.
affects them too, dude. Like I feel
Yeah.
like they probably don't have the same energy either.
Yeah.
Because like if you're that high level an athlete, you have to feed off the crowd and like
Oh,
the atmosphere and
absolutely.
shit like that.
You're also like
But
an entertainer secondarily.
yeah,
So if
true.
you like lose half the part of your job where you're just fucking shooting hoops in a gym, that's probably can't be as fun to them.
Yeah. I might watch some of this round. I don't really care about Celtics Heat that much. Everyone knows the Lakers are gonna fucking win the title, so it's just like what's the point in watching like these scrub teams
They
get
gotta play the
eliminated? But
Clippers, dude.
I think they'll probably win, dude. I don't know, but we'll see, you know. But
But if the Clippers don't beat the Lakers, I guess the Lakers are gonna win. I don't want the Lakers to win though. The Lakers winning is the fucking most annoying thing that could happen to the NBA.
I'm conflicted because on one hand I like LeBron and I've always rooted for him,
I like
but on the
LeBron.
other
I don't
hand,
like that he's in
yeah,
LA.
on the other hand, he just kind of sold out.
Yeah.
Like it's to me it's even worse than
I
when he was on the
understand it
Heat.
though. Like he's a fucking
I understand,
billionaire and he
yeah,
wants to live in Los Angeles. I fucking get that. Like, yeah, I would too.
yeah.
But like,
I
fuck.
get it, but to me it's even worse than when he went to the Heat, because like the
Yeah.
Heat were sort of like a like disenfranchised franchise, like they were like
Yeah,
a shit team,
they're
and he's
not
like, oh, I'm
winning
gonna,
how many
yeah,
championships already, and they're like they only have a couple good players. Nobody really knows about them. The
yeah,
Lakers are
and
just
like obviously Dwayne Wade was good, but he was on the back end of his career, and Chris Bosh was good, but he's not Anthony Davis, dude. Like
no.
you're literally like LeBron and Anthony Davis are two of the top 5 players in the league, which is just like, come on, bro, like.
And it's like LeBron can win with scrubs, and that's what he has around him. He's got a bunch of fucking scrubs.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only it's
Like
him,
he has
Anthony
Anthony
Davis.
Davis and a bunch of fucking scrubs.
Yeah, he's got like Rajon Rondo, who's like
He's a
10 years
fucking
past his
scrub.
prime. Yeah, Rajon Rondo had like 2 good seasons and he's been milking it ever since.
Yeah, big time.
But also it's just like even when he sort of made a super team in Cleveland, like Kevin Love and Kyrie
Kyrie.
Irving,
Yeah.
I was like, it's Cleveland, dude. Like,
Yeah,
good
good
for
for
them.
them.
Like I'll root for them. But it's like, oh, the Lakers have won 20 titles. Like, oh yeah, the Lakers are just gonna steamroll their way to the playoffs because they just bought a couple superstars.
Thank God Kawhi went to the fucking Clippers, dude.
I know,
Imagine if
dude.
they
I'm so
also
happy
had
for that.
Kawhi on the fucking Lakers.
Oh my God, dude.
That would.
Paul George is a fucking bitch.
I hate Paul George so
He's
much.
such a so overrated, dude. I don't
He's
think he's that
not even
good,
that good.
honestly. He-
I can't wait till Kevin
yeah.
Durant comes back, dude.
Oh,
I'm
the
so
Nets are
excited
gonna
to watch
fail
KD.
miserably.
What? You think so? I don't know, dude.
I
I
think
think
so.
KD can fucking carry any franchise to anywhere.
I could honestly
He's
see the Nets having
literally.
been better this year than last year,
I think
or next
KD is
than
a
next year.
tougher matchup for any defense than LeBron James is. Dude,
He's a better offensive player, probably. He's a better
KD is
shooter for
fucking
sure,
7 foot tall, has arms that can touch the fucking floor from while he's standing.
and handles.
He's so fast, and he's got handles like a goddamn guard. He's literally the most
Yeah.
unguardable player in the fucking NBA.
I just don't like. I feel like Kyrie is just toxic, dude. Like I feel like he
Yeah,
just like
he's a flat
he
earther, dude.
he's a flat earther. The the
Yeah.
Celtics are better without him.
Yeah.
Like how is that possible?
Well, I think Kemba is really fucking good.
Kemba's really
Like,
good. Yeah.
I think Kyrie is like a small step above Kemba. So like, and like Kemba is more team oriented. So if you replace Kyrie
Yeah.
with Kemba, it's like you go down like this much. But then like
Yeah.
Kemba makes everyone else better. So you're basically kind
Yeah.
of getting better.
I think also the problem is like Kyrie was really great when he played with LeBron because he was younger and he's like, oh shit, this is like LeBron. I got to listen to what this
Yeah.
dude's saying. Whereas like when he goes to the Celtics, he's like, I've won a championship. I'm one of the best players. Like, like everyone's got to get the ball to me. And like he's trying to be like the fucking like James Harden, Russell Westbrook kind of thing where it's
Yeah.
like, no, dude, like you got to be more of like the Chris Paul where you're making plays for your team and then like you could still score when you have to, but like the 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 game can't run through you.
Yeah. He doesn't pass enough. He doesn't get as
No.
many assists as Kemba does.
No. And I don't think I could be wrong. Is he really that good of a passer? I feel like
Kyrie?
he's more of a yeah.
I
Like I
mean,
think
he
like
is a point guard, but I think he's definitely primarily a scorer.
yeah, definitely. Like I think like Chris Paul, um probably Steph Curry, like people like that, like they're way better passers. Like
Yeah.
even though Steph scores 30 a game, he can like pull some fucking witchcraft and get you the ball. Whereas like Kyrie's just like, all right, I'm gonna bounce pass it over to you and you're gonna shoot it.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
whatever.
Kyrie's not setting you up.
No,
So the Warriors are also not in the fucking league this year, basically. So it's next year's gonna be
it'll be interesting to see what
way
the
better.
Warriors do. Yeah,
Yeah, can't wait.
yeah. Dude, you want to talk about Among Us?
Yeah,
That game is super fucking fun, dude.
it's so fun, dude.
I just started yesterday and I've already probably played like 8 hours of it.
You're my primary scapegoat.
Dude, you always try to fuck me and you know it's not me.
Matt, that one time, dude, where me, you, and the other dude ran in the room, I killed the guy. And
Oh yeah.
I reported it, and I blamed you, and you were like, "No, Luke, it's not you or me." And I was like, "I killed him. What are you talking about?" Like, I'm standing here and I killed him. How are you not gonna blame me, Matt? You're trying to blame the fucking other guy.
See, you're pretty good because you're a good liar in the
I'm a
sense that
shithead,
like
dude.
yeah, you're a sociopath
Yeah.
and you but you're a good liar because you are like consistent with the way you tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Vin is a shit
Oh,
liar
he's just so drunk that he
because
has no idea
because
what's going on. It's so funny. And like he's so
but
honest that he's like
yeah.
if you catch him in a lie, he's like, nah, I don't know.
But dude, I was trying to tell him I was like that could work to your advantage
Yeah.
because you just play like you're an idiot.
Yeah.
And then it's just like if someone's like Vin, why didn't you go to the reactor? Or like, why didn't you report the dead body? He's like, oh man, I just didn't see it. It's like you gotta like
I
play to
don't
your
know.
strengths on that one. And like I
Yeah,
feel
whereas
like
like if I said that, you'd be like, "Nah, get the fuck out of
yeah,
here.
yeah,
It's
you're
clearly
full of
you."
shit, dude. Yeah. See, that's he has to like get good at the game and then pretend like he's still bad at the game.
Yeah,
But see the way I lie, I don't think I'm a bad liar. Like what do you think?
you're just bad at unmuting your mic because you're a fucking
Yeah.
idiot.
I lost this fucking game today because I
You have
didn't
lost
unmute
more
my
than one
mic.
game for this reason, Matt.
I always forget to unmute my mic like after the round. And then I'm like sitting there talking and they're like, "Oh, uh like, oh, Matt was over there. Like, why didn't he do that?" And I'm sitting there. I was like, "No, man, I was over here. I was doing that." And then it's like, "No, I saw you run this way." And then like it just goes by, and I'm like, "Why isn't anyone listening to what I have to say?" And then Luke's like, "Your fucking mic's muted, idiot." Meanwhile, there's 10 seconds left to vote, and
We
8
already
people have
voted
voted
you
me
out.
out.
I was a killer that game too. I blamed you and you didn't say anything.
My mic was, I literally had a 30-second speech about why it couldn't have been me. I was like, no, dude, like I saw this person, and we were over here. I ran from here. He saw me, and
I
they're
was
all just
like,
like, what the fuck was Matt doing?
I was like, it's got to be Matt. He's not here. And I was the killer, dude. I clutched that so hard.
Yeah.
I just
No,
blame
but
you.
I think I'm a pretty good liar because I don't like, maybe I should start doing this, but I lie about it being me, but I don't lie about the events that surrounded it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is like they're like, "Oh, where were you and what were you taking?" And like I'll tell you exactly where I went and what route I took and what like missions or tasks
Yeah.
that I did, but I'll just be like, "No, I didn't see that guy." Or like, "Oh, yes, like, I saw him 10 seconds ago. It couldn't have been me," and stuff like that. And like I think you see through it a lot of times, but I don't think a lot of the people we play with see
No,
through
we
it a lot
play
of
with
the time.
not a lot of smart people who know how to play.
No, not a lot of smart
Like,
people.
I
And
go
like,
in and I'm like, okay, shut the fuck up and let me talk because you people are so dumb that I gotta figure this out. And
yeah,
90% of the time, I fucking figure it out.
dude, I get voted out more when I'm innocent because people just think it's me, and I'm like, no, dude, this is what I did. I ran from point A to point
Yeah,
B to
dude,
point
because
C and
you
back to
gotta
point
fucking
B.
accuse everybody. That's what I do. It's like, no, I'm
Yeah,
sus on this
that's true.
person. I'm sus on him. I'm
Yeah,
sus on you. And then,
yeah,
like, if you say you're
but
sus on me, then I'm like, I'm sus on you.
yeah, but I'm like
That's
pretty.
like
I I
the
get voted out because people are stupid,
the
and it's not me.
main the
But a
main
lot
thing
of
you
times
gotta have to
I'm the
do.
imposter. I can win.
The main thing you gotta do is if someone blames you, you have to blame them right back, or you just look
Yeah,
fucking you look guilty.
yeah,
Because if you don't
true.
immediately like defend yourself, they're like, oh well, then it's him if he's got nothing to say.
Yeah, true. Dude, when I got purple out today, I was having none of it. Like I literally came from across the map where every other player was. I run over and I see purple run out of a room with a dead body, and I'm like, it's fucking purple. Like I get on the mic and I'm like, it's purple, and he's like, no, dude, it wasn't me. And I'm like, dude, I just saw you run out of the room. He's like, no, I'm coming from the opposite direction. I'm like, dude, I was just over there with everyone else. It was you, and everyone was like, yep, it was him.
Yep,
Like
call him out.
I'm pretty good at sussing the people out because like either their stories don't add up or they just make up like shitty lies.
Yeah, dude, it's so fun because like you're playing the same game, but it changes every game.
It's
Of
different
like
every time.
everyone changes
Yeah,
like their stance. Like maybe I'm fucking screaming and yelling this game, and then next game I'm not saying anything because I'm just
yeah.
listening, and someone else is fighting someone else, and you just sit there and you're like, oh, I have no idea what's going on,
Mhm.
and
That's what's like.
you just try
That's
to
what's fun too.
formulate your own suspicions, and you're like, it could be this person, but it could be this person, and then like you're just running
Yeah,
around in the round and you see the one dude and you're like, nah, it's him, it's gotta be him, look at him, look what he's
yeah.
fucking doing.
Um, I'd say Metal's pretty good too most of the time.
Oh
Like
yeah.
he doesn't seem too stupid, and he's pretty good at convincing people. But um, I'd say like yeah, a lot of the times it's fun, whereas like you mix up your strategy based on like what you are. So it's like if you're an imposter, like one time you're like accusing everyone else, you're like, no, it couldn't have been me. And then like the next time you're like silent, you're like, I don't really know what's going on, man. So it seems like people just like can't put a pattern together to like figure out like what your deal is, you know?
Dude, I like being the imposter, and I just fucking fill fill the time that we have to discuss with a bunch of bullshit, asking everyone what they're doing and just blaming everyone. It's so fun.
Dude, actually, you know what I love to do is because you know who the other imposter is if you have two.
Yeah.
And if like say it's me and Vin as the imposters, and it's like after the first round or two, and everyone's starting to sketch out on Vin, immediately be like, yeah, you know what? That doesn't make sense. It's got to be Vin.
Yeah.
And I'll like turn on him
Oh,
to
you
throw
have
him
to,
under the
dude.
bus.
You
So
have
then,
to, absolutely.
yeah, because then people like once it's like solidified that it's like going in that direction, you're just like, well, it's gonna have to be me to win this game.
Yep.
Like you're out of here because it's like because it's if I'm throwing it that hard at you, people are gonna be like, oh well, he can't be the imposter,
Yeah, and
you
then you
know?
got to call out the one person that doesn't vote him. Like, oh, well, then it's got to be him, dude. It's got to be him because
Yeah,
he didn't vote.
yeah.
I love it.
It's fun because I feel like my like strategies are like changing over time too, which is cool.
I've been watching people play that game for dude, you watching people
When did
play
it
it
come out?
like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, I
Watching
thought it
people
was
play
recent.
it is so fun, dude. It's like it's like TV. You just
Yeah,
watch people fucking argue, and like you can formulate and try to guess who the fuck you think it is. Oh, it's great.
yeah. I think I'm gonna watch some Twitch on it
Oh,
later
you
because
have to, dude.
it is pretty
Everybody's
fun.
playing it. Dude,
Plus, I
yesterday
want
there
to
was
see
like
I want to see how other people
270,000 concurrent players.
really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we couldn't get in a fucking lobby, dude.
Yeah, there's so many people playing it, dude. It's so big.
That made no sense, dude. We were playing all night, and then it's like 1 in the morning, and we can't get on the fucking
Yeah, it's
game.
buggy as shit.
But it's weird. Yeah, I'm interested to watch it to see like how other people play the game. You know, like what their strategies are and
Oh,
how they
the
like
really good
how they
people just like they figure shit out like that. It's so fucking fun to
yeah,
watch.
yeah,
That's why I think I'm a little better at it because I've been watching people play it for so long.
yeah. I think a strategy I want to start implementing is if I'm the imposter, don't do shit for like three
I do
rounds
that a lot. I just
and like
run
and like
around and pretend.
and try to get like alibis as you're going.
You have to.
Like spend like 3 minutes with one guy and then that guy is kind of I fall for this sometimes
Yeah.
and I'm getting
Yeah.
better at it. But it's like if you spend a lot of time with someone, they're like,
I was
oh
with you
well,
the
he
whole
had plenty of
time.
yeah, he had plenty of chances to kill me. He didn't. It could have
That
been
is
him.
not a
And
reason for. You can't
no,
clear
it's
someone
true.
like that.
No, yeah, and I've done that a few times and I've been wrong.
Because half the time
But
it's like, yeah, you have plenty of chances to kill me, but you're not killing me because everyone else is together and you know it's going to be this person. So
yeah,
I'm not going to
true.
kill you.
Yeah. And also like you want to get that like seed planted that you're not like that you're like
Mm-hmm.
helping out
Yeah.
and like, you know. And then you go in and you go like if it's me, if I'm the imposter and I'm hanging around you, I lay low for 2 rounds and then I come to your defense where I'm like, well, Luke was with me, it couldn't have been him. So then all of a sudden you think that I'm a good
Yeah.
guy
The
because I'm
strats,
helping
dude.
you out. Yeah.
It's so
It's
fun.
cool, man. I want to get more people to start playing this fucking game. You don't even need a good computer. You could play this on a fucking
It's on a phone.
like
It's free on your phone.
damn. I wonder
But
what that's
it's
like.
so much
I
more
don't really
fun with a
care to
mic
find
because you
out,
get to
but
fucking yell at people. I love yelling at people. It's so fun.
yeah, dude, playing with randoms probably sucks,
Nah, that
man.
wouldn't be
Like
fun.
you gotta type.
If they talk, then it would be fun. Like I wouldn't care inviting people into the chat to fucking have them like anybody, but
They
just
should
typing
implement
is
like a game
stupid.
chat.
They
They
should
should
for
implement a
sure.
game chat feature so it's like, cause like fucking Vin goes on there, all caps. You guys want to join Discord? Yeah or no?
Screams at him.
I'm like, dude, I don't think
The guy
he's gonna
goes,
respond well
"No."
to that. Jesus.
All right, dude.
Uh,
Episode 3, right? That's episode
yeah. Wait,
fucking 3. What? You got
wait.
something to
Before
say?
we finish, we gotta. I know it's been long, but we gotta as is tradition, porn star of the week.
Oh my God! How did we
You
forget?
got one? Because we started
You go
talking about
first. I can
porn,
come up with one in about 10
and then
seconds.
we I was gonna bring it up during the porn talk, and then I was like, no, I want to get back to something more wholesome.
I totally fucking forgot about that.
I have it pulled up. I need to find her name. Her name is Kendra Lust.
I think I know who that is actually.
She's marketed as a MILF. I don't know how old she is because
She's definitely
sometimes they say 19-year-olds are MILFs, but I think she's a MILF. She's probably
There's
mid 30s to 40.
She's definitely in her
Um,
40s.
yeah, she's probably four. I came across her recently and I was inspired by some of her work. So so that's why I made it. Um she's got fake tits, but they're not too bad, but she's got a really nice ass and she's also just kind of sexy. So Kendra Lust. Look her up. I'm sure that's her real name.
Very nice, Matt. That's
Yeah.
a classic, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let me look. It always creeps me out when there's dudes on like the top porn star list.
I was going through that the other day and it was like, yeah, I like top porn stars because I was like trying to find someone for like porn star of the week because I come to this show prepared,
Yeah.
unlike
Oh, I
some
got
of
one
my
for you, Matt.
co-hosts.
Let me flip the script on you, Matt.
All right, you gonna go like skinny petite blonde girl on me?
Whole opposite side of the spectrum
Oh,
on you.
oh, like a BBW situation.
No, no. Nadia J.
Let me describe her for me, Lucas.
Beautiful African American woman.
J with an E.
Nadia Jay.
J-A-Y. For some reason, J-A-E is coming up. Okay. Ooh, very interesting pick, Lucas. Yeah, not usually my go-to, but yeah, she's pretty hot. She seems like she'd be a dirty girl.
I would highly recommend, Matt.
I'll keep it up on my
Can't go wrong.
desktop. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I could
keep
use
forgetting
a
to go
little
fucking
flavor in my life.
incognito mode when I do these. Whatever. It's not
Oh,
like I
dude,
fucking
I
care
gave up.
anymore.
I gave up years ago, man.
I don't
The
fucking
amount of
care
shit
anymore.
that I search, I'm on every watch list in the world.
The fucking NSA people are like, there he goes again.
This is why we fucking need to. This is why Edward Snowden was wrong.
Somebody throw this guy out of America, dude. He's clearly scum of society.
Then they send me to China, and China's got 8 times more shit on me and throw me in the fucking gulag or whatever. All right, man. Well, we can call it there. I feel like that was not just a good show, but I feel like largely
That's a long
wholesome
penis,
show.
dude.
It was a long schlong.
Long schlong, 132, 35.
132. But we spent most of it not talking about titties, which is an accomplishment.
That's because I stopped us. It definitely would have just escalated into us talking about titties for the next 45 minutes if I didn't say something.
We would have had 8 porn stars of the week by now.
Yeah, we got to save some for it's a recurring segment. We can't run out.
Oh yeah. What's the all right? What's the episode title?
Sports Sunday, dude.
Sports
Episode
Sunday.
3, Sports Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks
Peace
for
out.
listening. Like, subscribe. Instagrams are there, and there. Hit them up.
Check out my OnlyFans.
Yeah, hit up Matt's OnlyFans. He's got a really big vagina.
Great premium
Big
content
beefy
there
lips.
for just 3 cents a month.
Dude, what do you think the lowest price is for the subscription?
It can't go lower than 5, can
Do you
it?
know who Belle Delphine is?
I keep hearing this name.
It's
Doesn't
this-
she charge an absurd amount of money?
She went from a Twitch streamer to an OnlyFans girl.
I was listening to this on a podcast and the dude was like, I only subscribe to her.
This dude is selling a liquid cooled PC that is filled with her bathwater on the fucking internet.
This is not what I expected her to look like at all.
Yeah. She's pretty hot.
She's kind of sexy though. She's like one of those like
mean,
anime,
oh, yeah.
like hentai cosplayer kind of.
She's got the market cornered. Let's just say that. She absolutely has that market cornered.
Yeah, probably not a hard market to corner if
No.
you're,
She's smarter than everyone fucking thinks.
I don't subscribe to anyone on there, but I went on there the other day just to like see what's going on over there.
On OnlyFans?
Yeah. And there's dudes on there. I had no idea.
There's a lot of dudes on there. Dude, I read this one story of this straight dude who made like $7,000 in a month from
Shit.
gay dudes. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? Who cares? It's not like you have to have sex with anyone. You just gotta jerk off, film it, and people pay you.
True. All right, here's my plan, and this can work in either order. I'm going to get big on a podcast. I'm going to get big on Twitch, and then I'm going to get big on OnlyFans.
We could put this on Twitch.
If that doesn't work, I'm going to get big on OnlyFans. I'm going to get big on Twitch, and then someone will finally find my podcast.
And I will reap the benefits.
Of my penis.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good show.
Sports Sunday.